This is going on my trading channel. This video is going to be called, and this is probably going to be a fast video. My camera for some reason is about to die, so I'm about to put it on charger. But I just started this video, so I'm probably going to talk the whole time until it die. But this video is going to be called my fault, I don't know what the fuck I meant. Why do you let it hit your stop loss? That's what the video is going to be called. So if you clicked on this video, this is why you clicked on the video. I do understand that you're trying to tap into why you needed to let that motherfucker hit your stop loss. So let me go ahead and show y'all actually why that motherfucker should be hitting your stop loss every single time. Let me just go ahead and show y'all, because this shit happened to me today, nigga. So let me go ahead and show y'all, boys, because usually I let it hit my stop loss, but for some reason today I was just like, bro, this shit just, I was just like, man, that's why I was just like, man, like, fuck it. I take the L today. Look, let me just show y'all real quick. So we had news today. This is NFP week. I do trade NFP week. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, boys. Look, so as y'all can see, we had something happen around, what is that, 8? That's like, so I trade at 9. So that's what that dotted line is. So around 8:30, around the candle right here, these candles right here, we had news shot the market up. So I'm expecting when we come back down, I'm thinking we're gonna tap into these gaps, because this is a 30-minute candle. So if we go to the 30-minute candle and we just scooch over a little bit and we start zooming in, we see on a 30-minute we got a gap right here. You get what I'm saying? And if we go inside the smaller time frames, we can kind of like wrap up that gap, if that makes sense. So with that being said, I took the trade when we came down inside the first gap, and I seen that we was coming down, we was rejecting the 50% line. So I was like, okay, cool, let me go ahead and get in. I ended up getting in with a little bit of slippage, and it ended up getting me up here, so I accommodated for this gap. I didn't want to do the whole bottom, because I knew that I was only going for a 1-to-1, and it would let me get that 1-to-1. So what happened was we came down, and I knew we wasn't going to sweep this low, not just yet. So we came down, we hit the 50%, we went up. Now as we going up, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm in profit, let me go shower. But then something just told me, like, you know, like, just chill for a minute. So I chilled for a minute, and this is why you should set and forget, bro. This is literally the reason why you should, like, literally set and forget your trade. Because when you sit and watch your trade, then you start going inside your head, and you're like, bro, like, I mean, like, depending on what type of trader you are, because the type of trader I am, like, I don't care for a loss, but at the same time, I'm gonna try to stop the loss before it gets to the loss, if that makes sense. So just because it doesn't bother me to lose doesn't mean that I want to lose the full amount on that day. Some days, you know, I want to minimize the risk as much as possible, because I'm on a funded account. Or maybe some days, you know, I want to hopefully this is making sense. Like, you know, some days I don't want to take a full L. Some days I just want to take half of an L. So like, yeah, that's why you need to risk what you're comfortable with, but at the same time, this is why I did that. So as y'all seen, I got in when we started pushing back up out of this gap. So I got in right here. We failed to break, I mean, we broke this high, but we failed to get over this 50 EMA, or this is a 200 EMA actually. So I'm not even an EMA trader for I just keep that motherfucker on, cause so I can know where price is and where price is rejecting off of, and things of that nature. So like I said, we failed to break this 200 EMA, and I'm thinking we might get back up here and fill in these gaps. But from past experiences, I've seen price come up and break these highs to get inside a gap like this. If y'all don't see, this is like bearish candles. Like, these are like engulfing bearish engulfing, or engulfing bearish, I forgot how it's pronounced, but these are fucking dick candles to the downside. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like okay, cool, like, we could just be, you know, filling in this gap to go down lower. So I, like I said, accommodated for this gap, and we came all the way down here. Now when we came all the way down here, I was like, fuck, like, like, you know, like we already tapped the 50%. It should be no reason for us to come down here and fill in any more gaps. If we come down here, we're going to probably come down here and fill in this demand and not only risk properly for this gap. You get what I'm saying? I ain't risk any more than this gap. Like I can't go down here. I can't move my stop loss. So I'm like, well, fuck it. Like if we breaking lows, bro, we closed right here, my nigga. So like when we close right here, I close on this candle. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like we going back up. I'm like, okay, cool. We might, you know what I'm saying? We might go back up, and then we ended the candle all the way down here, and we ended it bearish. We didn't close, which is crazy because we didn't. Now that I'm looking at it, we didn't close under this candle. We closed above it, but we closed bearish still, which is a little weird. But that's besides the point. I should take note of this candle because this candle is a little weird. We closed below. Well, we didn't close below this bearish candle that broke structure. We closed inside of it, and we didn't break this wick right down here. So I'm gonna take that into accountability, or not accountability, but I'm gonna take that into account next time. Next time I get something like this, I need to write that down actually. And then I ended up getting out right here because we ended it bearish, and I was like, man, we just went all the way back up here, and I'm not finna, you know, just not being patient, not being disciplined, like I said, not walking away from the charts, and I closed it. As soon as I closed it, we hit the 1-to-1. Shit crazy, bro. If you ask me, the shit crazy, bro. This is literally why you should let it hit your stop loss.
Shit, I've been free, but with all this hate, shit get ridiculous, cause they ain't me. Fuck. Align with the alignment, shit ain't no stopping me. Just hire us and me with assignment, shit I call it